You see, there's so much speculation. How do you use the law of attraction? Does it really work? So in this video, I want to share with you how I literally use the law of attraction to manifest and create my life. This is the same process that I use on a daily basis that's allowed me to grow this YouTube channel to over 20 million views in the last 18 months and to go from my wife being in debt to us creating an amazing life for ourselves. And I want to share that process with you. So this is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. Comment down below, I am a creator. I am a creator. And let's dive right into this video. If you have not subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button right over there and hit the bell notification because that's what's going to notify you for new videos. Subscribe, bell notification. Let's get right to the video. So using the law of attraction starts with getting in touch with your own energy and how you feel. So what is energy? You know, we think of that oftentimes as an abstract concept. And what is energy really? Your energy is the sum total of your thoughts, of your perceptions, of your reactions, and your feelings. That's your energy, right? So getting in touch with your energy. And if you get in touch with how you feel right now, then you know what you're creating in your life right now. So, and the cool thing is, you can change that at any moment in any second because you get to think what you want to think. You have the free will to choose what you'll focus on, whether it's love or fear, whether it's abundance or scarcity. You get to do that. And so for me to use the law of attraction, it starts with my own energy. Like, what's going on in my energy? Like, does somebody have something that I want and I'm noticing this in my thought that I'm jealous or I'm making them wrong? So can I practice sending love to that individual? Can I practice like changing my thought pattern and being like, and what that really means is sending them love. Like that's an abstract concept. What does that really mean? It means, can I change my thought pattern to saying like, man, I'm praying for them to even have more success because they're saying that I can do it too. Right? Like if I'm in the energy of like, okay, what am I attracting in this moment right now? How do I get my energy into an abundant state? And it's all coming down to the way that you're thinking about your reality. So you might have bills you have to pay. So we're not going to imagine that, you know, that they'll never exist. You'll never pay for anything again because that's not reality. You're going to pay for stuff again. You're going to have bills again. But when the energy going into those bills, like let's say that was the next task you were going to do today, and you're going into that experience and you're like, you're procrastinating on paying them because you don't want that money to be removed from your bank account because you're afraid you can't make more of it. And I've been in that energy before where like I had things I needed to pay for and I was trying to procrastinate as long as I could on paying for them because I was afraid of that money being gone from my bank account, as if that money was gone from my bank account, I would somehow like be more worthless of a person, and like, you know, like something would come down and like create more like scarcity in my life, and you know, I'd be whatever it is. And the brain wants to protect you, right? So the brain is focusing on protecting you. But that's a perfect example of, on an everyday bills or like things that have to be paid for, a service or whatever it is, if you're procrastinating on paying that, then what you're really doing, you think you're protecting yourself by not allowing that money to be removed from your bank account. But what you're really doing is you're cementing the fact that you're screwed and there's no hope for you. That's what's programming into the subconscious. I'm screwed. There's no hope for me. So whatever this bill is, I need to hold on to it. Whatever I need to pay this person, I need to hold on to it for as long as I can. And, start affirming to yourself that money flows easily. Abundance is everywhere. And sit in your own feelings about that. Because when your feeling shifts, that's when your energy field starts to change. And when your energy field starts to change, that's when your life starts to change. So you might be on the computer right now, right? And before you came across this video, maybe you were scrolling, but in your head while you were scrolling, you were thinking about something that you were worrying about. The tendency of the way that the human being is created in today's world is that we're worrying about this thing, but then we're scrolling on the internet to procrastinate from having to face that thing and worry about it. But all we're really doing is perpetuating that cycle and saying, I'm not powerful enough to fix this thing. I'm afraid of this thing. I can't address this thing. And it consumes our thought patterns. And so while I'm scrolling the internet, while I'm reading an article, while I'm on my email, I'm trying to get in touch with how I feel all the time. Because how I feel all the time is, one, the difference between whether I'm happy or not happy. Because what has happened is a feeling right now in this moment. I want to feel good. I want to feel good today, not next week. I want to feel good now. I want to feel good today. So if something's eating me up, then I have to clear that out of my energy. I have to have a conversation with someone. I have to sit, I have to take a couple deep breaths, and I have to say, why is this thing bothering me right now? This isn't that big of a deal. Okay, what do I need to do today? What are the next steps for me to accomplish today? And slow down and get out of the matrix. Because when you get stuck in the matrix, then all the outside events and situations control your emotions. But if outside events and situations control your emotions, you can only create from your past, because your energy field is only as strong as the reality you're reacting to. And if you want to transcend that and move to, instead of creating from third dimension, which is how most people are creating, meaning that their energy is dictated off the things they're perceiving in third dimension. And so that affects their consciousness. And then their consciousness is recreating in accordance to the way that they're feeling based off of the way that they're reacting. It's a pattern. And we have to be able to take a step out of that pattern and say, okay, how do I want to feel right now? Okay, I want to feel good. Okay, so how can I create that in my body right now? I intend to feel good. What would it feel like if I felt good right now? Because it's not going to help me get all the things on my to-do list done better if I'm angry while I'm doing it, if I'm stressed out while I'm doing it, if I'm worried while I'm doing it. It's not going to help me, right? So when I was trying to get all of my career going, this was to this day, it's a momentary process of getting in touch with how you feel. Because you, at the end of the day, nobody and no thing can control how you feel in this instant. And that's your superpower. If nobody and no thing, regardless of what's happening around you, can control how you feel, then ultimately nobody or no thing can control your future. Does that make sense? So nobody and no thing controls how you feel. Comment down below, I create my life. Comment down below, I create my life. If nobody and no thing controls how you feel in this moment, regardless of what's happening around you, then we can surmise that if nobody or no thing controls how you feel, and that in this moment I have the free will to control how I feel, then I also have the free will over my destiny, over my life, over my future. And it all starts with how I feel now. Because how I feel now is either giving me hope or not. It's either giving me inspiration or procrastination. It's either saying, there is a better route, and right now I feel good, and I feel clear in thought, and I feel motivated to take inspired action to change my reality, and I know there's good things coming, or it's the opposite. And it all is coming back to this momentary game of creation, where at each moment you're creating how you feel, which controls how you think, which controls how you behave, which controls the people, circumstances, and situations that you attract into your life, which equals your destiny, which ultimately equals your bank account, your love life, your career, your life as a whole. So what I'm inviting you to do is start a moment by moment practice of tuning into how you feel, because that's your energy. And when you start to be able to manage and control and create your energy the way that you want it to be, that's when you can create the things that you want in life, because you're no longer controlled by things outside of you. You're free. So comment down below, I am free. Comment down below, I am free. So hit the subscribe button and the bell notification if you haven't yet. Make sure that you download my free success hypnosis. It's jakeshypnosis.com. I know sometimes it can at times be difficult to not allow outside things to control your thinking. That's why I created this hypnosis. It's free. It will retrain your mind for success and abundance. Download it, jakeshypnosis.com. Comment down below, I am a creator, and I'll see you on the next video.